Now, it's hard to get out of bed on cold days. It's dark, it's cold. Luckily for us, lifestyle expert Pay Chen is here to show us how to be cozy indoors and outdoors this winter, which is the energy that we need. So, Pay, we're going to start with sheets and with bedding, which is super important. What have you got for us? Like, I'm loving the colors.
I know. I know that you love color, as do I. And winter is so drab and so dark. And I know some people are like, winter is really lovely.
Whatever.
It is on a postcard. But in real life, like, let's have something to, like, brighten up our bedrooms, you know?
Yeah.
So I actually am quite new to the idea of linen sheets.
Me too.
And I know that you're loving them.
I'm into it. I'm into it. But it's like literally been only like 2 years that I got my first set, and I was like, oh, I like this feeling.
So linen is, it's airy, it's absorbent. It is also really great. It's a natural, like, temperature regulator.
Yep.
So especially for people who may run the gamut of temperatures while they're sleeping, it's really helpful.
Yeah.
So I pulled some great stuff from Flax Home. I really fell in love with this company. It was started by 3 women friends in British Columbia. So it's a Canadian company, and they really just want you to bring linen into, like, all of your home goods. So these are some new colors. So we've got the azure here, this bright cobalt blue, the juniper, this really nice green, which is quite matchy with what you're wearing as well.
We
so
planned it.
A nice pop of color. So you've got duvet sets, sheet sets, separates, for example. I brought my duvet off my bed this morning.
Oh, this is your color?
Yes.
This is beautiful.
This is terracotta. And I love it with the mint because it's got a little, like, watermelon vibe for me. So I just love it for many reasons. And that, you know, it's just like luxurious linen that is also ethically made. And that was really important to the 3 founders. And they're very dedicated to their community, to the product, because they love linen, and to their team as well. So it's a really wonderful company to discover and to support.
I like that this combo lives in your space because it's very bring summer on, bring the watermelon. I love that. Okay, let's talk pillows. Pillows are super important, right?
Yes. Now, if you're going to invest in some really great quality, you know, bedding, don't forget about your neck and head support. I find, especially as I get older, it's like I'm always like a little bit lopsided.
So waking up with a crick in your neck.
Just like this. So I wanted to show you some pillows that I got from Parachute. So they're a U.S. company, lots of different home goods. They ship to Canada. And I like that they have pillows that are for every different type of sleeper. So this one, for example, is for a side sleeper. It's got like a 3.5-inch gusset to give you the support under your neck and your head. But you could be a back sleeper, stomach sleeper, for example. I am a stomach sleeper who was learning to become a side sleeper because it's slightly better for me. And I know that you're a stomach sleeper as well.
I'm a stomach sleeper, and it's like the worst. They're like bad for your back. Your face is going to get wrinkly. Like everything's wrong with being a stomach sleeper, but I love it so much.
We're apparently the worst kind of people.
It's the worst.
But one thing I found online was this body pillow, and my tip. So what transitioned me from a stomach sleeper to a side sleeper was having a pillow that I basically, like, put a chokehold on, and it kept me from rolling onto my stomach. So this massive body pillow, it's got a velvet cover. So this is also from Parachute. This is a down alternative. So, you know, down, some people prefer it, but also a down alternative for those who choose that or just want something hypoallergenic. So this, like, I mean, for you,
So I had one of these during my pregnancy, and I'll tell you right now, as soon as that baby came out, my husband was punching the pillow. He's like, get out of the bed! You're taking up my space.
He's quiet. He doesn't move.
He's so quiet. And you know what? He listens to me. He hears what I say. Anyways, moving right along.
Empathizes, sympathizes. So let's also talk about linen, because eventually you do have to get out of bed. I mean, I hate to break the news to you, but at some point you will have to. I want you to feel this. The towels. So feel that.
Oh, this is
that is linen.
Is it?
Doesn't feel what you would think, right?
This is what I think of when I think of linen.
So this is again from Flax Home. They've got some really great towels in their bathe collection. So this is a nice waffle linen, European linen. So really nice for, like, just cozy getting out of the bath, out of the shower. Eventually, maybe you can't wear the towel around the house all day. I mean, some maybe. But there's also this beautiful robe, again, linen. So from Flax Home, I love the color. I pulled this because I love the marigold, right?
So do
just a nice color, airy, absorbent, and, you know, keep you cool, keep you dry. You got the pockets. You've got a little tie on the inside to keep you modest, so that, you know, when deliveries come, you're not.
I I've never seen a robe done in linen, though, and I think that that's really nice. That's a great fabric for that.
Absolutely.
It's perfect. And I love the fact that now we have to go outside.
Yes.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
And you've got great items for us to wear out there.
Winter is just long enough that you do have to eventually go outside.
You gotta go outside.
So I pulled these from Hillary McMillan. Now, she's a Toronto designer, and she's known for her vegan, cruelty-free line, also her extended sizing. She goes from extra small to 4X. So very inclusive. And I love this. I love this color block, long puffer vest, because it's great for the lighter, warmer winter days, right? Great layering piece. Two-tone parka at the end there. Again, cruelty-free. You've got the hood. People will spot you a mile away.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that.
I do too, and I just want to see a nice little bit of color on a drab, cold, dreary gray day.
Everyone's in a black puffer.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, be the one in the pylon puffer.
Be the one.
That's what it's
be
like.
The one who's safe in traffic.
Right? Construction zone. Is that also Hillary McMillan?
That is also Hillary McMillan.
Oh, I
so
love
again, you can find a great size range and vegan. And then, because we're not quite into deep winter boot weather just yet, but you might need something to keep your feet warm and dry. So I'm a big fan of Allbirds. They've got these wool runner-up mizzles, and they've got women's and men's sizing, bright colors. I pulled an emerald and an indigo, so it's made of merino wool, nice and warm. So it's close to wearing a slipper outside as you can get. And also water repellent to keep your feet dry in those in-between days before you need to get the snow boots out that are up to your knees.
That's important, because I was like, wool on my feet? I don't know, man. But that's perfect.
Wool on, you'll feel like you're inside, but you're outside. It's a trick.
No, as long as it's waterproof, I'm in, and I like those colors. You can be wear the two-tone puffer with the emerald shoes, and then carry that
the
blanket.
duvet.
We're like, I'm coming at ya. Pay, thank you so much for that. I feel cozier already.